do this makeup tutorial that is perfect for prom or a night out. I would definitely not recommend this look for during the day because it is very dramatic and it does incorporate a lot of glitter. Well, not a lot of glitter, but we do have a line of glitter right on top of that black liner. So I am showing you guys this makeup tutorial with 3 different lip options, and I'm super excited to share this new collection with you guys. It's actually from the Sola Look. I'm not sure if you guys remember, but last December I did a makeup tutorial that was titled The Classic Christmas Look, and I featured their fall collection, and I'm super excited to be sharing with you guys their spring and summer collection. And those are the lipsticks that I'm going to be sharing with you guys today. I think they're beautiful, they're super pigmented, and I will leave a link down below where you can go ahead and purchase them if you fall in love with them like I did. I definitely fall in love with this one. This one's called Jessie. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video and find it helpful. This is a super glamorous look. I would definitely rock this nighttime, going clubbing, maybe a wedding, or definitely prom. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope that you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe if you guys haven't already done so. And without further ado, if you guys want to see how I get this look, then just keep on watching. So as always, you want to start off by using a face primer, and I am using the Tarte 12-Hour Poreless Primer, and I like this primer because it is 12 hours, and I am going to be using this for a nighttime look. Then I am taking my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NW20, and I'm applying this all over my eyelids as a base primer. Then I'm taking this color in Suspect from the Naked 2 palette, and I'm applying this to my crease with a Sigma E40 brush. I am taking the color Busted, also from that Naked 2 palette, and a more precise blending brush. This one is the one the actual palette brought, and I'm moving this from my outer corner towards my inner corner, making sure that the center of my eyelid stays completely blank. You don't want to put this color in the center of your eyelids, so just make sure to just move this in the inner corner and in the outer corner. Now just go back in with that Sigma blending brush, the E40 blush, and you just want to make sure that this look is very smoked out and very blended. You don't want any harsh lines. I want this look to be extremely blended and extremely smoked out. Then I'm taking the silver shadow called Verb, also from that Naked 2 palette, and I believe this is a MAC 212 brush. I'm not really sure, but I will list it down below. And you just want to apply this color right to the center of the eyelid, and you could move it a little bit towards the outer and inner corner just so that both colors blend together, and just do the same thing to the other eye. Once you have applied this right there to the center of the eyelid, you just want to go back in with a little bit more of that Busted color, and just make sure to intensify a little bit more, as well as just blend it in with that silver liner. I then took Infinitely Whites from the Maybelline Eye Color Tattoo Shadow, and I'm first applying this with my finger right on top of where we first applied that silver eyeshadow, and then I go ahead and I do it a little bit more precise with the brush just to intensify the color a little bit more. And then I took a little bit more of that silver eyeshadow and I just patted it in the center just to make sure we get a very nice and vibrant color. Then you want to make sure to just give yourself a winged eyeliner and apply some false eyelashes. Then I took this NYX glitter, and this one is in the shade Crystal, and simply what I'm doing is just applying a thin line of glitter right on top of that winged liner that we first created. And I did a horrible job at filming this, so I'm super sorry that I didn't get the full entire clip, but pretty much all you want to do is just give yourself a very thin line right on top of that glitter. Then moving on to the face for foundation, I am using my MAC Studio Fix foundation in the shade NW30, and I'm using a Sigma F80 kabuki brush just to apply it all over my entire face. For concealer, I am taking the Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer, and I'm just applying this to my under eye area. One thing I like about this concealer is that it is waterproof, so since you are wearing this look out for nighttime, your concealer will stay and it will not crease. But one thing I don't like about the concealer is that it's very sticky and very thick. So if you're one of those people that don't like sticky or thick concealers, then I recommend going with the MAC Pro Longwear. So pretty much I am just applying this under my eye area, and then I'm going in with a Sigma F86 brush and I'm just blending everything into my skin. And I really like this brush because it just takes off any excess concealer that I may have put on. And then to set my concealer, I am taking my MAC Pro Powder in Accentuate, and I'm so sorry I completely forgot to do a close-up. To highlight and help balance out that under eye concealer, I am taking my MAC Prep and Prime in Light Boost, and I'm applying this to my chin, the bridge of my nose, my forehead, around my mouth, and in my cupid's bow. And then I am taking my Bobbi Brown foundation stick in Warm Almond, and I'm using this to contour the hollows of my cheeks, my nose area, as well as the temples and around the forehead. Going back in with my foundation brush, the Sigma F80, I am just using this to blend the Light Boost pen into my skin. And I also use this to blend my contour in the forehead as well as the contour around my nose. And I feel like doing this makes the look a lot more natural and not so harsh. And I really like it because you want your contour to be very seamless and not noticeable. You don't want a really harsh contour for this look because it is very dramatic. I wanted the contour around the hollows of my cheeks to look very airbrushed, so I took a dual fiber brush from MAC and I just blended that towards my skin. And then I took my MAC Mineral-like Skin Finish Powder in Dark, and I used this just to set that contour as well as I applied it to my forehead and around the perimeter of my face. And again, I am so sorry, I completely forgot to do a close-up of this bronzer, but all you really need is just any bronzer that you like, just to make sure that you set that contour. For blush, I am going in with Cargo's blush in the color Tonga, and I'm just applying this with a MAC 129 brush. For highlight, I am using my Mary Luminizer, and I'm applying this to my cheekbones, a little bit on the bridge of my nose as well as in my cupid's bow. And then I went ahead and I retouched my blush just because I really wanted to mix the highlighter with the blush so it won't look so harsh. And then I also applied a little bit of that luminizer to my tear ducts just to attract some light. I went ahead and I grabbed a little bit more of that busted eyeshadow we first used with a pencil brush, and I just smudged this under my eye area. And take your time doing this. And then I just lined my waterline with a black pencil. This one is the one by MAC in the shade Ebony or Ebony, I'm not really sure. Give yourself a coat of mascara, and this one is the Tarte Light Camera Lashes Mascara. And then we are going to be moving on to the lip options. The first lip option is this one by the Sola Look, and this one is in the shade Gina. So the first lip option is Gina, and this is a kind of pink undertone with some purple undertone lipstick from the Sola Look. I really like the way this lipstick complements this look. I feel like it brings out the silver a little bit more, and it just gives the look a very sexy yet feminine feel. So I really like this shade for this look. Again, this one is the shade Gina. And I really like the way this lipstick complements the eye look. So this is color number 2, and this one is in the shade Janelle, and this is more of a red undertone, but it's still not a vibrant red, but it's not a hot pink. It is a perfect medium. It does have a little bit of coral as well. I'm not really sure if the camera is picking it up just right, but it is a beautiful color. I'm absolutely in love with this look. I would definitely wear this more towards a night out or just on its own with a very plain and simple eye look. But if you're going to prom and you want to just be bold, or if you're wearing a red dress or coral dress, I think this lipstick will complement your eye look beautifully. I love the way it looks. It does dry out to a matte finish, but it's still very moisturizing and it does not dry out your lips. So now I am going to show you the last lip option. So this is lip number 3, and I think this is my favorite from the whole spring and summer collection, and it is the one that I am going to be wearing out with this look that I have right here. I think it is the most beautiful lipstick I have used in such a long time. I don't know if you guys can tell, but the pigmentation, the color, it's beautiful, and I have been obsessed with this lipstick ever since I got it. And this is in the shade Jessie. I have been wearing it non-stop. I am obsessed with it. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it makes this look so glamorous, so elegant, and I just really like it. It complements my skin so nicely, and I feel like it will complement any skin tone very nicely. The pigmentation is great, the color payoff is great, the staying power is great of all 3 lipsticks that I have showed you guys. So this is my favorite one, and again, this is Jessie, and this is by far my favorite one. I can't stop saying that. Is the finished look. I really hope that you guys found this video helpful. I will leave the link down below where you can purchase all 3 shades. I decided to go with Jessie because it is my favorite from the whole entire collection, which I think I have already mentioned that. So if you do want to purchase the lipsticks, I will leave the link down below where you can go ahead and purchase them. They do retail for about $12, which is amazing. It's kind of like a drugstore price, but a high-end quality. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you do decide to wear this look out to prom, make sure that you tag me on Instagram because I would love to see you guys' recreation. So until next time, I'll see you guys in my next video. Mwah!